Hey, pageant patrons, this is Isaac. I'm still receiving comments on the video I did about Michelle Dee getting disrespected by the Thai owner of the Miss Universe pageant. And there is a comment that seems to come up quite a bit. And that comment is that the Philippines should boycott the Miss Universe pageant. And at first I was like, oh, hell yeah, they should, the Philippines should boycott the pageant. I mean, who would want to send a contestant to a pageant to be disrespected like that? Once the emotions wore off and I had a chance to really think about it, I really do think that the Philippines should consider sending a delegate to the Miss Universe pageant. At some point, I'm not sure if the national directors or the Miss Universe Philippines will have a say and say, some type of reforms are going to be necessary. And maybe that's something that they can think about. But I really have three overarching reasons why the Philippines should continue to send contestants to the Miss Universe pageant. Here it is. Number one, it provides the winners, any candidate that they send, and I'd say the Philippines send, it provides that young lady with a platform for whatever advocacy that she wants to be involved in. As we well know, Michelle Dee's advocacy is autism. And so, but whatever that advocacy is, that advocacy will be elevated because the Miss Philippines, whoever that person is saying, hey, this is my advocacy. I believe in this advocacy. And so at least for the short time while that contestant is in the pageant, that advocacy will receive some national attention and hopefully receive attention after everything is said and done. And so, but at least it was brought to light, because let's take Michelle Dee. A lot of people, they were not talking about autism. And so now that she is the Miss Universe Philippines, at least for this year and probably even further, she will have touched the lives of those young people. And I think that it is a wonderful thing. So again, that platform is necessary because whatever advocacy the contestant is involved in, that they're going to get a spotlight, and I think that is always a good thing. Before I end it, and that platform has the Philippines has had 4 winners. Gloria Diaz in 1969, Margarita Moran in 1973, Pierre Wurzbach, I hope I said her name correctly, 2015, and Katrina Gray in 2018. So not only does it provide a platform, but these ladies are hugely popular in the Philippines. So I think that is why they should continue to send people. The second big reason is I call it skill development. And I've talked about this before in some of my other videos. The Philippines, when it comes to pageants, they are so good at what they do that other countries are sending their candidates to study in the Philippines. And when I say the skill set, it is 1, the pasarela, how to walk; 2, the style, whatever that contestant is, the pasarela has to go with that person, because it helps to make the person. So whatever, and maybe even the clothing, the style, and all of that has to come out, and it has to almost be natural. If it looks forced, it's not going to work. And then also the Q&A. As we know, the Philippines, they train extensively, and so they are very, very good at the Q&A meaning question and answer. And then the third reason is just straight old-fashioned national pride. What happens is people say the Philippines is a powerhouse, and it is because you send strong candidates. It is because you have perfected, and I say you, the Philippines, you have perfected sending your candidates. You have the knowledge and the skill set, and you everything. There's this whole umbrella of things that go into training a candidate. And again, at times we've talked about, well, maybe the training, it looks forced, and that's subjective. We can certainly argue about that. But when we talk about this national pride, look at what happened when Michelle Dee came home. How everybody was just like, oh, Michelle Dee. absolutely fantastic. It was the same way when Pia Wurtzbach and Katrina Gray, when they won. We are still talking about them. Hey, they are Filipino. They are Filipino. They won. They won. They won. So think about how it makes a country feel to say, you know, that's our candidate. And I think that does something to lift national pride in a time where we are, you know, tend to be so divided. It was nice to see, and again, I use Michelle Dee because she, even though she did not win, I mean, her homecoming was, watch my video about that. I mean, she's getting this huge homecoming. There's all kind of videos out about there, about that. And so when we talk about national pride, think of how she felt representing the Philippines. And there is this, hey, you know what? And when she was disrespected, how everybody came together and said, hey, no, you're not going to treat our queen like that. It is that sense of national pride that you are so proud of your queens, especially when they do everything for your country. And she represented the country and representing all national, everybody in the Philippines. And so I think that sense of national pride is another reason why you should really, you know, think about keeping people in. So national pride, skill set, and it provides a platform. The Miss Universe pageant provides a platform. So those are the three reasons why I think the Philippines should continue to send delegates, but also they need to, and when I say they, maybe the national directors or the Miss Universe Philippines need to push for some sort of reform so that what happened to Michelle Dee does not happen again. So that's it, pageant patrons. That's my thought on that. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care.